This episode is brought to you by 365 Connect, the world's most advanced automated marketing and leasing platform built to keep your communities running 24/7, totally hands-free. Be sure to check out UnitRev, their AI-powered platform that creates and posts real-time content across search and social using live property data. It's redefining how communities attract and convert renters. It's a total game changer. I've seen it in action, and it's impressive. Visit 365connect.com today and tell them Mike sent you for a 30-day free trial. Welcome to another episode of the Multifamily Collective. This is the March 12th entry for the Daily Huddle, Multifamily Operations Daily Huddle. The title of today's entry is Capacity Planning is Leadership's First Responsibility, and the entry goes like this. Capacity constraints don't solve themselves. Ignoring them leads to burnout, mistakes, and turnover. Leaders must realistically assess what teams can handle, not what they wish they could handle. Planning based on actual capacity protects quality and morale. Now, when you sit down with your team as a leader and you walk them through production, or in other words, the outcomes that are necessary to make your business move forward, you will automatically get pushback as it relates to the points that you're trying to make. But, and it is your job as a leader to stretch that team. So you have to push back where you know it is appropriate, knowing what the capabilities of your team are, the skill sets that they possess in order to carry out the instructions that you give. But you always have to keep in mind, there are many things that happen during the course of a day, during the course of a week, during the course of a month that impact an individual's ability to get things done, and or a team's ability to get things done, and or you as a leader to get things done. So you as a leader have to keep all of that in mind. You have to consistently and constantly be shifting or pushing where you find a gap in terms of being able to produce more. You can leverage that gap. You can take advantage of that gap, or where you see too much stress in the system, it's on you to pull back. So let's move on in the entry. Item of note. Most teams think they can do more than they really can. Now, this is the opposite of what I just described. Let me give you this in a very quick story. I was sitting in a strategic meeting. We were doing strategic planning for the quarter, and we took on 5 projects. Now, I knew in my heart of hearts and in my gut, there was no way we were going to get these 5 projects done. They were big. They were mighty. They demanded time, money, and resource. Money and resource we had, but time and resource we didn't have. Money we had, time and resource we didn't have. But as a leader, I elected to move forward with allowing the team to attempt to bite off more than they could chew in order, believe it or not, to prove a point, or to not really prove a point, to imbue a lesson on the team. Hey, look, we think we can do more than we really can. We need to be cognizant of all these other things in the environment as a team. So next time we sit down for quarterly planning, we don't take on 3 to 5. We take on 2 to 4 or less if there's more going on in the environment. Okay, so tip. Leaders must see a bigger picture and consider the hidden variables. We've gone into that. Ambition without capacity is chaos. Sustainable performance requires alignment between goals and resources, and you, leader, are the person that governs all of that. Take care. We will talk to you again tomorrow.